Hello and welcome to another episode of Euro Truck Simulator. Right, the last one of the week, guys, because we will be jumping into some Snowrunner over the weekend. Right, let's have a look. Job market, where I can't remember where we are, to be honest. Ooh, Netherlands. Never actually been there yet, but that is slightly out of my way. That is too much mileage. I am very, very late recording today, guys. Very late recording. Yeah, I could actually do. Oh, it's a shame that's like kind of that distance. I mean, yeah. So it's not going to be like the biggest episode. I did kind of put on my farming channel. I should use the community.
Let's go.
The community post on this channel as well. But for me, it's just a lot easier to put things in Discord. All my channels come together in one place. It's just a lot easier. But basically, the start of the summer holidays for my kids is starting today, and yeah, schedules may change without any notice. It all depends on what I do. I say that the holidays are here for my kids. If my kids get up early and hog all the internet, it takes longer to upload videos, and yeah, swings and roundabouts really, guys. So just got to kind of bear with me if videos are a little bit late. I will still try and put a video out every day. If it happens more than a handful of times, I might just start trying to produce the day before. Like, these trucking videos go out the same day. I record, well, it's now 9:15. I've normally nearly finished this video by now. And I've only just started today. Because here's the next issue. With the kids, basically, my daughter's away on a college trip at the moment. Let me just give you a bit of an insight. So my daughter's away on a college trip at the moment. She comes back today, but it means my wife doesn't take her to college. She drops her off at college every day on the on her way to work. That's not happened since the last couple of days, which means the wife doesn't leave the house as early. Which is then giving me the issue of I can't start recording until she's buggered off, because she refuses she refuses. She doesn't know how to be quiet. That is actually a dealership. I didn't think that was a dealership. Yeah. Did not know that was a dealership. Yeah, my wife doesn't know how to be quiet, even when I'm recording. So it's, yeah, I can't do it till she goes. So that's kind of why, for example, today I'm a bit late. Yesterday's video just made it. I'm telling you now, at 5 to 7 that video wasn't finished processing because of how long it takes to go up and things like that. So I'm going to try and stick to around about 250 300 mile marker, just to try and keep the video file size down a little bit, and just while it's like maybe the holidays. Like I say, this channel may continue at the end of the month. Like I say, I need this channel to grow more than it is in order for it to continue. Like I was explaining the other day, I've got it's nothing personal to anybody who does watch the channel. It's just the channel makes me nothing. My other channels do. I need to put more time into that. I thought to myself, if we could grow this channel, because the one thing I lacked was a regular ETS content channel on YouTube. I thought, well, I could maybe fill that gap. It hasn't worked. Hence why I'm looking at, I have to put priorities first to the channels that do make me money. Do you know what I mean? It's not a case of, it's not that I don't like playing this game anymore. It's just a genuine case of I've got bills to pay, basically, things like that, and I need to put a little bit more focus back into the other channels. So, because I stopped doing farming every day to bring this channel, so you know what I mean, and that channel does earn me the monetization. And I know it's not a lot. It doesn't earn me a lot. The fact is, it's still something over this one, and so hopefully you guys understand, like, point of view where I'm coming from, really, that this has to just kind of get there quicker, if that makes sense. But we did manage to do the 1,000-mile challenge. We did manage to do a bit of a no sat nav challenge in England. It was difficult-ish. And now we're just filling in the bit of the time, really. $1,619 litres of miles worth of fuel left. That is not bad going at all. I could only imagine how bad it would be though if you turned on realistic fuel consumption. We've got 50 mile an hour. There is 54 on the speedo, so we shall stay at 54. We won't go too mental today with the speed, even though I could really do with flying through this job relatively quickly. Yeah, I've got to start today and the next 3 days. I've got to start recording three roleplay videos on Farm Sim, and believe it or not, it takes a long time to do each one of them.
Go straight on.
I wish it was as simple as just pressing record and half an hour later, like, you know, like trucking, just start recording, have a bit of a chit chat as we do it, and then boom, you kind of got a video. But on the farming side of things, when you're doing the role play, you've got loads to do, absolute loads. Just drop that down a gear before we
keep left.
Lose too many revs. Oh, it's the engine on there. I could listen to the engine on this truck all day though, guys. I literally could just... Nice. It is very, very nice indeed. That's for sure. Oh, we are massively... There's me. We won't massively speed today, and then 20 seconds later we're massively speed. I'm telling you, it's just, I just want to listen to that engine just gurgle all the time. That's what it is. I want to listen to it all the time. I might be a bit quiet today, guys. I was on Discord last night and I was chatting to a couple of people in there. I was like, guys, I should be in bed. I should be asleep. Well, I was already in bed, but I was like, I should be asleep. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and moan all day that I'm tired because I was spending so long in Discord last night. And I'm right. I'm sat here and I'm absolutely exhausted. But to be honest, the wife last night, oh my God. I'm getting to the point where I just see a pillow over the face, you know. So she stopped snoring. YouTube, I don't mean that really. No, she's doing my sleep. Her appointment for the sleep clinic is coming up, and it can't come quick enough. I'm absolutely sick to death of listening to her snore. She used to just snore on her back. Now she snores on her back, on her side, on her front. She just snores. You know. Apparently, the words of my wife is, I'm just telling you I love you in my sleep. That's how she worded it, exactly like that. And I'm like, and one day I'm just going to show you how to murder somebody in my sleep. And she's like, rude. No, it's just awful at the minute.
Keep left.
I wouldn't mind, but some days I actually still get more sleep than her. And I don't understand how she... Then again, saying that, she snores herself awake so many times in the night. Like, I think it was... No, last night and the night before. Basically, a snoring woke me up about 4:15, I think it was. And I was like, oh, I'm off for a pee. You know that thing of if you wake up in the night, you need to go for a pee. But I didn't wake up to go for a pee. I'm not that of an old man just yet. But you know, I got woke up. I was like, oh, I'll go for a pee while I'm up. And she snored herself awake when I got back, I was like, I come back and she's snoring her head off. I was like, I'll just scroll on my phone 5 minutes just to get comfortable again. And she snored herself awake. And she rolls over to me and she's like, you woke me up on your phone. You know, I'm like, this smart little cookie was recording. I was like, actually, bellend. Hey, listen to this. And then I played her the recording of her snoring herself awake. And she's like, and she still didn't apologize. Women don't apologize. If you are a woman who watches this channel and you actually apologize, you are I nearly swore that. You are a unicorn. My wife still blames me for waking her up, even though there was video and voice recording proof of her waking herself up. That was not good enough. No. Apparently I disturbed her in her sleep so that it snored herself awake. I think that's how she put it. Yeah. Because I just turned around to her and I was like, you got that funny taste in your mouth again? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, you know, from all the bull crap you spouting at the moment. Yeah, even when you can prove she's the one who snores herself awake, it's still not enough proof to prove your case. It's yeah, what can I say? Women, you can't live without them. You definitely can't live with them. I know the saying should be the other way around, but I'm hoping when the wife goes to the sleep clinic, it shuts her up. Like I say, she used to only sleep. She used to only snore when she laid on her back. And yeah, now it's just she just snores every day, every night. And as you guys know, it keeps me awake. And if you're wondering why I went quiet, then I'm yawning. I don't think it helps. I'm sat in my living room in a very dark room. I've got blackout curtains. I think it's making me feel tired. But the problem I've got is I need to have the curtains closed, because otherwise the sun comes through the window, and when you're driving at night time, you just can't see a thing. It's just too bright. The good thing about having a south-facing house is if I put solar panels on the roof, if I bought this house, I'd make a fortune in solar panel income, because the roof's massive. But yeah, the downside is if you put the computer in the room, it's just so bright in here without the curtains closed. It's just,
keep right.
Yeah, you just can't see a thing.
Right.
Like when you do my farming videos, you know, when it gets to night time, like, I've got to make sure them curtains closed, otherwise you just don't see a thing. Right. You just see a reflection. I don't think I should be going this way.
Keep left.
But I will argue the case. It wants me to go this way. I'm telling you now, it's going to put me back on this motorway. Told you. There's no way that way was quicker. That road slightly curved to the left. There's no way this road was quicker. Or shorter, shall I say. Not a chance. Right, well, we're down to 101 miles. We're going to Berlin. I do love the sun coming over the trees like that. Little sun rays coming over. Makes it look so nice. We are absolutely flying through this job. Lovely. Yeah, like I say, it's not going to be as big a job as I would have liked, but you know, there's no I can do. There might be quite a few short jobs coming up. Is it me, or does like the last 20 miles just feel like it's taken forever? Maybe just because I've not been chatting much, but I don't really know what else I can say, guys. I'm not trying to be boring or anything like that. I'm just... Not much has happened since yesterday. Good news today is my daughter comes back from a college trip. I have to go pick her up today about 2 o'clock. So super looking forward to it. I love picking her up. And she does like half days at college and that. Just me and her for an hour. Listen to some music in the car and just... Yeah, just chill out for a little bit and have a chat. And whoa, someone's just made me £5,000 income. Obviously there's some... that's not all profit, but... Good sized job is that. Wow, are you really pressing the brake for no reason? Oh, there's a bus in the hard shoulder. I must go super slow. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going and picking her up today. I always do. I didn't pick her up on Wednesday, you see. I always pick her up on a Wednesday. Because she has a half day at college, but she went on this college trip, so I weren't able to do it, so I get to pick her up today. And yeah, I just love doing it. I love spending time with her. Like I say, the two boys we have often require a lot of our attention. I'm not saying she's neglected before anyone says, but obviously when you've got two autistic boys, and then obviously a daughter who's, well, she's 14 and goes to college already, do you know what I mean? Gives you an idea of her intelligence. She clearly gets that from her mother, because she didn't get it from me. But yeah, she's it's just nice to give her that little bit of time, do you know what I mean? It's like in the holidays, mum's got a week off work, she's going to plan on doing some girly days, just one-on-one girly days with her and stuff, just to spend that time, because when the boys do require a lot of our attention, and she's grown up to know that. But the good thing with her is she loves her brothers to death, and she doesn't resent them for them needing time. She realizes the extra help they need, you know what I mean? Now, I've got a 19-year-old who still struggles to dress himself, do you know what I mean? For example, he's just got that hand-eye coordination. It's just not there, basically. And she knows that on a morning, it's like a real busy rush. She gets herself up on a morning, she gets herself breakfast, she does all the bits and bats, and she just gets ready for school. She requires very little help, unless there's like a jar or something she can't open, bless her. But even then she's found ways to deal with like jar lids and stuff for breakfast and things like that. And yeah, she's so independent. It's amazing, but sad as well, because she's 14 and she has to kind of be like that. But she also knows that her brothers didn't ask to be the way they are as well, do you know what I mean? It's the same as I was chatting to her the other week, it kind of broke me out as well when I was chatting to her about just in general and that, because she was talking, she's like, yeah, but when you die, Dad, I'm like, all right, thanks, Dad, she's already planning my death, like. And she's like, well, no, but when you guys get older and something happens to you, it's like, I'll be there for them boys, you know what I mean? And it's just like, she's already planning to look after them when we're not here. You know what I mean?
Keep right.
So, but I know she's doing her best to become a doctor. That's what she wants to do. And she's like, and also being a doctor is a good thing, because it should give her the income to help fund the care the boys kind of need. Because like I say, my eldest he's got autism, and my youngest has got autism, but my youngest has got like, there isn't like, it's hard to describe it, because I always kind of say the easiest way to someone who doesn't understand what I talk about is, imagine autism like a ruler. There's there's different stages, there's different lengths and different stages. Now I know it's not the best way to describe it, but to someone who doesn't understand where what I mean, I've always said, the basic way of looking at it is autism's like a ruler.
Turn right.
You start at zero, whether you got like, say, bare minimum, autistic but still fully functional, and then you've got like the far end of the ruler where it's like they can't still dress themselves. They've got bad hand-eye coordination. You know what I mean? It's... kind of get the idea. And I've got one at basically each end of the scale. And yeah, she already knows that. Well, I say she already knows. She's already planning on,
Turn left.
if something happens to me and her mother, to look after him. And you know, we didn't have my daughter to do that. Do you know what I mean? It's just, that's just how much she cares about her brothers. You know what I mean? And it breaks your heart, because she, you know, to know that she's going to do that without even being like, oh, can you do this, Dad, when I'm not here? And she just like, yeah, I'll keep an eye on him. Just, you can't ask for much more from a kid. You know you've raised a kid right when that's their attitude to, you know, in life. Basically. Oh, I didn't mind my window down. Yeah, she's just amazing. All my kids are amazing, but you know, to have an attitude like that, like both my boys, like, couldn't care. As long as they get fed, clothed, and my youngest can watch football, he doesn't. And you know, apart from his mother, I don't exist. He only comes to me when his mum's not around. And I get that. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Right, 293 miles, 5 hours 37, 174 litres of fuel consumed. And there we go. So that was good. Right, let's just have a look at our driver manager. Right, so they are all back making profit. That's handy. Right, let's just look what we're doing here. So that's me. I'm just the best. Irina is 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 3 there, 1 there, 1 there. So she's all right. Wow, you're catching her up, my friend. You're only one behind her. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, making, like I say, as long as they're making a good bit of profit, because we've got that loan to pay now. That's the main thing. But hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed this episode. I'm obviously going to leave this episode here. It's got to be a short one today, as I explained. We will be on SnowRunner tomorrow, guys. If you want to be part of the SnowRunner videos, there is room for 3 people. All I ask is you be in the Discord. You have read the rules so that you can actually be in the Discord, because it's behind rules. All you got to do is read the rules. It tells you how to do it. And when we do play the SnowRunner, all I ask is we do the same job. That is all. That's it. I don't want people going off and doing different jobs and things like that. I just want to be doing the same job. Otherwise, the game, we just shoot through the game way too quickly, basically. But as I say, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button. And until the next time, guys, thank you for watching. And I'll see you all later on.